Para sa panibagong taon ng kaalaman at inspirasyon, ang Layag Weekly Waves ay magbabalik para sa ikalawang yugto. Sama-sama nating pagnilayan ang mga kwento ng tagumpay, hamon at pagbabago na nagbubuklod sa ating komunidad. Abangan ang mas makabuluhang talakayan at mas makulay na paglalayag.
Magandang araw, mga suking tagapanood. Muling ihandog ng DILG Local Governance Regional Resource Center 9 ang Layag Weekly Waves. Layag Weekly Waves ay isang lingguhang recap ng mga balita, aktibidad at programa ng kagawaran na naglalayong nagbibigay ng mahalagang impormasyon at inspirasyon para sa ating mga pamayanan. Ngayong ikalawang yugto, mas pinaganda at mas pinaigting ang ating layunin na maging kaagapay ninyo sa paglalayag tungo sa kaunlaran. Ako po ang iyong lingkod, 𝗪𝘆𝗴 𝗪𝗃𝗀 driver mula sa DILG Office 9. Samahan niyo po ako sa ating recap ng mga kaganapan ngayong linggo. Para sa simula ng ating paglalayag, narito ang recap ng mga aktibidad na isinagawa ng kagawaran sa nakaraang linggo.
DILG 9 commenced the year with a strategic maiden regional management conference and program review, focusing on fiscal year 2025 directives, financial updates, operational plans, and initiatives for impactful governance. 13.5% completion achieved in the improvement of Bulawan to Sayog Farm to Market Road with a 3-barrel PAX culvert in 𝗪𝘆𝗴 𝗪𝗃𝗀. DILG 9 conducts site validation for proposed projects under the SGLGIF 2024 to ensure effective implementation and alignment with local development goals. DILG 9 successfully conducted its first pen and paper pre-qualifying examination for the year. A retooling session on social protection functionality assessments was held to enhance the capacities of LGUs in strengthening 𝗕𝗘𝗬𝗆, LCPC, and 𝗪𝘆𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀 mechanisms. The LGRRC 9 core team met with facility heads to review 2024 accomplishments and discuss plans for 2025 during their recent meeting. DILG 9 conducts a coordination meeting to prepare for the upcoming planning workshops for crafting the Regional Security Sustainment Plan. Orientation on the Quality Management System Performance Analysis Report commenced, underscoring the organization's dedication to continuous improvement and operational excellence.
Ngayon naman ating silipin ang mga aktibidad mula sa iba't ibang bahagi ng rehiyon, segment na News from the Field.
Gumpiagandao sa halonon niyo. Sadbuan to Banuad Lupuyan and welcome to another DILG 𝗪𝘆𝗴 I am Amelia B. Fernandez, your LLGOO, giving you a glimpse of what the province has accomplished for the past 5 days. Here's the highlights for this.
On January 16, 2025, DILG ZDS holds first LGPRC core team meeting. Provincial Director 𝗪𝗃𝗬𝗪𝗃𝗀𝗀 spearheaded the discussions, highlighting the importance of improving local governance through collaborative partnerships and efficient resource management. The meeting also focused on fostering closer coordination between DILG ZDS and local stakeholders, ensuring that the province remains at the forefront of innovative governance practices. With the active participation of LGPRC members, the session successfully set the tone for future collaborative efforts to build a more responsive and resilient local government system in Zamboanga del Sur. MLGOO Trabanos conducted the PDAO assessment on January 14, 2025, which will be validated by the higher office. The said assessment was assisted by the MSWDO, Ms. 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗏 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗏 and attended by the Municipal Mayor, Honorable Jerry T. Paglinawan, and Municipal Vice Mayor, Honorable 𝗥𝗘𝗬𝗏 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗏. With the upcoming CFLGA assessment, Dumingag CFLGA IMTF had conducted initial meeting on January 14, 2025 for the distribution of assessment forms, setting deadlines, and leveling off the 2025 activities for children. The Municipal Peace and Order Council and Municipal Anti-Drug Abuse Council of Dumingag had conducted the first quarter meeting on January 16, 2025. The prominent issues relative to the maintenance of the peace and order were being tackled, such as robbery, isolated carnapping, youth riots, and many more. Anti-drug activities were also discussed as to the intervention of the proliferation of use of illegal drugs in the community. On January 14, 2025, the first quarter meeting of the joint MPO-CMA-DAC took place at the old Legislative Building in Josefina, Zamboanga del Sur. The meeting gathered key local officials and stakeholders to discuss vital issues and collaborative efforts for the region's development. With a focus on improving local governance and community welfare, the session set the tone of the year ahead. On January 13, 2025, the IMTF-CFLGA holds a preparatory meeting at the GAD building in Midsalip, Zamboanga del Sur. The preparatory session aims to align all stakeholders with the criteria and steps needed to assess and enhance the local government's commitment to child-friendly policies and initiatives. From January 14 to 16, 2025, the DILG 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗃𝗀𝗪𝗃𝗲𝗀 Field Office conducted various on-site validations for key programs across multiple barangays. First, the Barangay Road Clearing Operations or 𝗟R𝘆 for the fourth quarter of CY 2024 was held in the following barangays: Barangay Bubongan, Sapaanding, Gapasan, Sinaging, Bagong Upon, Campo 5, Kanyangan, and Barangay Poblacion. Also, the Barangay at Kalinisan Day or Barkada CY 2024 fourth quarter included validations in Barangay Bubongan, Eastern Bubongan, Gapasan, Sinaging, Kauswagan, Wakat, Esperanza, Switch, Magsaysay, Paradise, Pasingkalan, Campo 5, Kanyangan, and Barangay Poblacion. Lastly, the Halina't Magtanim ng Prutas at Gulay or HAPAG program's on-site validation for CY 2024 fourth quarter was conducted in Barangay Bubongan, Santo Rosario, Gapasan, Kauswagan, Malating, Bagong Upon, Kanyangan, Paradise, and Barangay Poblacion. These on-site validations ensure the continuous improvement and development of our barangays, empowering communities through effective programs and initiatives. A meeting of the 2025 Child-Friendly Local Government Audit or CFLGA Interagency Monitoring Task Force was held on January 16, 2025 at the office of the Municipal Mayor. The primary objective of the meeting was to orient the task force members on the indicators for the 2025 CFLGA implementation. The Barangay Excellence Awards in Tambulig or BIT served as one of the highlights of the 68th Araw ng Tambulig celebration. This flagship program aims to inspire, recognize, and celebrate the outstanding performance of barangays in various aspects of governance and service delivery within Tambulig, Zamboanga del Sur. The awards were designed to acknowledge exemplary initiatives, promote healthy competition, and encourage innovation among barangays in the municipality. On January 16, 2025, the Tambulig MCVAT convened in preparation for the fourth quarter validation of Kalinisan at the DILG Field Office.
Those are the highlights for this week's Ganap CQ. For more news and updates, follow us on our official Facebook page, DILG Zamboanga del Sur. #𝗟R𝘆𝗴. In our commitment to promote transparent and accountable good governance, DILG Zamboanga del Norte presents this week's Layag Wiki Waves.
The Provincial Office Weekly Strategy and Success Session was conducted last January 6, 2025 at the Provincial Office Conference along with all the Provincial Office staff, spearheaded by 𝗟𝘆𝗴 Provincial Director, and Cluster Heads 𝗪𝗏𝗪 𝗪𝗃𝗀𝗀 and Junifer 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗃𝗲𝗀. On January 7, 2025, 𝗕𝗘𝗦𝗪𝗃𝗀𝗀 and 𝗪𝗔𝗚 𝗪𝗏 conducted an orientation or a coaching session on the newly appointed MDRRMO of LGU Sibutad. The DILG 𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗪𝗃𝗀𝗀 Provincial Office, spearheaded by 𝗪𝗔𝗚 𝗪𝗏 and Christine Joy Hilot Andag, conducted their review of the 2024 quarterly reports on the business permits and licensing system, as well as the business permit compliance oversight of the 27 LGUs in the province. It was enjoined with Program Manager Glenn Anthony Abalos, as well as Cluster Heads 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗪 and Junifer 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗀 last January 8, 2025. On the second and third week of January, 𝗟LGRRC Machutas of Dipolog City, along with LGRRC Toricososa and Adafor Dagpin, conducted a capacity building for intervention for 2025 SGLGB on the different barangays of Dipolog City. This strengthens preparation for the upcoming SGLGB audit. 𝗟LGRRC Sherry Carlota Machutas of Dipolog City last January 10, 2025, at the second floor of Museo Building, Dipolog City, conducted the Enhancing the Capacity of ASH Officers, Strengthening Skills for Effective Implementation of the Safe Spaces Act. A recalibration and targeting sessions with PPDO, PSWDO, and PLGU Planning Officer was assisted by LGRRC Orga and Ayay last January 14, 2025 at the Provincial Local Government Unit Capital of Zamboanga del Norte. Last January 10, 2025 at DILG Katipunan, LGRRC 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗪𝗏𝗪 Ahmad conducted its first Liga ng mga Barangay sessions for the LGU Katipunan Zamboanga del Norte. On January 14, 2025 at DILG Rizal, LGRRC Lenin Mark Ramos conducted or spearheaded the LNB and IMTF meeting. Comprehensive Land Use Plan Formulation Training was conducted at DILG Baliguian, spearheaded by MLGO Jonas Cabral, last January 14 to 15, 2025. LGRRC 𝗪𝗚 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 and Moses Tingal Ayay attended the Social Protection and Sensitivity Focal Persons meeting via Zoom conferencing last January 16, 2025 at the DILG Provincial Office. Provincial Director Oliver B. Umbos, LGO2 Adasa, and Admin Aide for Camacho attended the joint POC meeting last January 16, 2025 at the Plenary Hall of Zamboanga del Norte. The first cluster meeting for 2025 of Cluster 2 DILG Zamboanga del Norte was conducted last January 16, 2025 at Tampilisan, Zamboanga del Norte. Headed by Cluster Head Junifer 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, it was perfectly attended by all the focal or the field officers of Cluster 2 along with their staffs by their LGUs.
You have just witnessed another productive week here in DILG Zamboanga del Norte. Stay tuned as we keep transcending ang pagiging matino, mahusay at maasahang kagawaran at pamahalaang lokal. This is 𝗟𝘆𝗴 and this is Layag Weekly Waves.
Hi, I'm Queenie Ann N. Sabanal from DILG Zamboanga Sibugay, bringing you the highlights from the field.
On January 13, 2025, OIC MLGO Joaquim Otida attended the State of Municipal Address of Mayor 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗏 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗏 in LGU Mabuhay, ensuring alignment of municipal programs with national priorities, assessing accomplishments, and reinforcing DILG's commitment to transparency, accountability, and effective local governance. On January 13, 2025, the municipality of Diplahan held a blessing and unveiling ceremony for its new carrier truck during the Monday flag raising, with officials and MLGO Mijares participating to highlight the LGU's commitment to supporting agricultural development and boosting local trade for farmers, led by Mayor Attorney 𝗟𝘆𝗴 and Pastor Tamit. On January 14, 2025, the DILG Zamboanga Sibugay congratulated the 2023 Seal of Child-Friendly Local Governance recipients, recognizing their commitment to prioritizing children's welfare and fostering nurturing communities for future generations. On January 14, 2025, the Local Project Monitoring Committee of Imelda Zamboanga Sibugay conducted a monitoring exercise to assess the progress of DILG and locally funded projects, promoting transparency and accountability in project implementation. On January 15, 2025, the DILG 𝗪𝗆𝗪𝗃𝗀𝗪𝗃𝗲 attended the maiden session of the Liga ng mga Barangay in Solar, Zamboanga, Sibugay, where Liga President 𝗟R𝘆𝗴 emphasized unity, and OIC-MLGO Sinoy commended 2024 barangay compliance while encouraging continued excellence in governance and service delivery. On January 15, 2025, TDMU-9, in coordination with DILG Imelda and LGU Imelda, conducted a site validation at Gintolan National High School for the proposed SGLG Incentive Fund 2024 Multipurpose Building Project, which aims to benefit over 600 students and 20 teachers by providing a versatile space for assemblies, sports, and other activities. On January 15, 2025, the Interagency Monitoring Task Force for the CFLGA in Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay convened, led by the MLGO Tagong and joined by representatives from various offices to prepare the necessary documents for the annual audit. On January 15, 2025, the first quarter joint MPOC and MADAC meeting was attended, where discussions focused on 2024 accomplishments, 2025 PPAs, and key issues concerning the peace, order, and public safety of the LGU. On January 15, 2025, DILG 𝗪𝗆𝗪𝗃𝗀𝗪𝗃𝗲 held its first quarter meeting with barangay secretaries at the ABC Hall in Solar, 𝗪𝗆𝗪𝗃 to assess their 2024 performance, reinforce their roles in ensuring compliance and transparency, and strategize for the 2025 through team planning to address challenges and set actionable goals for improved governance. On January 16, 2025, the DILG Imelda Zamboanga Sibugay held its first monthly meeting with 19 barangay secretaries to evaluate 2024 performance and provide guidance on DILG directives and compliance for 2025. On January 16, 2025, OIC-MLGO 𝗪𝘆𝗴 attended the Liga ng mga Barangay Mabuhay Chapter's monthly mobile session, hosted by Punong Barangay Julhisan Buhali in Looc, Barlac, where he reported the BIGS-oriented barangays on the child-friendly local governance audit indicators and congratulated Caliran for achieving the highest compliance in fourth quarter barangay performance monitoring. On January 17, 2025, DILG Diplahan joined the Maiden Secretaries meeting at Balangao Diplahan, Zamboanga, Sibugay, where the timeline for year 2025 activities, including LTIA, SGLGB, and reportorial duties were discussed. On January 14, 15, and 17, 2025, OIC-MLGO 𝗪𝗆𝗪𝗃𝗪𝗏 and the Municipal CVAT conducted the fourth quarter 2024 validation and assessment of Barko, Hapag, and Kalinisan programs, evaluating the performance of 11 barangays in LGU Mabuhay to identify top performers, promote best practices, and enhance community safety, cleanliness, and sustainability. On January 15 to 18, 2025, the LGU Diplahan and the MDMC completed a 4-day Ardana training at Tropical Resort Diplahan, Zamboanga, Sibugay, equipping participants with essential disaster response skills, with DILG's 𝗟𝘆𝗴 𝗪𝗃𝗧 ensuring alignment with national standards, and Mayor Attorney 𝗟R𝘍𝗧 emphasizing the municipality's commitment to resilience and preparedness. On January 15 to 17, 2025, the Municipal Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, led by Engineer Michael A. Piodena, conducted a 3-day Basic Incident Command System course at the Liga ng Mga Barangay Function Hall, 𝗟𝘆𝗧 Zamboanga, Sibugay, with 32 MDM Council members completing the Level 1 course, aiming to improve MDMC functionality aligned with the SGLG indicators and establish an efficient incident management team, with MLGOO Batua serving as a facilitator and OIC Regional Director Attorney Roel S. Halanes awarding the certificates on behalf of the OCD. On January 17, 2025, MLGOO Mijares attended the League of Barangay Secretaries of 𝗕𝗏𝗄's inaugural meeting in Barangay Balangao, focusing on the 2025 policy directions, strengthening the barangay operations, and advancing programs like Barko, Hapag, and Kalinisan to enhance governance and collaboration.
Once again, this has been Queen Yan and Sabanal. See you next week!
Happy New Year and welcome to another week of Layag Weekly Waves. My name is Danya Ismail, bringing you the highlights of the week.
On January 15, 2025, City Director Gina Jean Fanyo Uy, together with LGRRC Leah Sahi, attended the 2025 Maiden Regional Management Conference at Pagadian City. City Director Fanyo Uy was invited by the Liga ng Mga Barangay Zamboanga City Chapter to their first Liga ng Mga Barangay Board meeting at Sangguniang Panlungsod on January 16, 2025. As per mandate, technical assistance was provided to several barangays such as Barangay Sinubong, Barangay Malagutay, Barangay Lamisahan, and Barangay Calabasa. Throughout the week, LGRRC June Silio and admin staff John Badiles visited barangays Tulungatong, Tumitus, Zone 1, Zone 2, Tictapol, Licomo, Labuan, Dita, and Kinipot for the barangay road clearing or barko assessment. For the halina at magtanim ng prutas at gulay or hapag sa barangay, admin staff Philip Omicting visited Barangay Zone 2, Tictapol, Licomo, Labuan, Tumitus, and Dita for their assessment. As well as LGRRC Angelita Centillas and admin staff Ella May Rojas visited Barangay Santo Niño, Patalon, Malagutay, and Canelar for the Kalinisan assessment. LGRRC June Silio together with admin staff John Badiles participated in a dialogue with the Barangay Council of Limao on January 17, 2025. DILG personnel attended the QMS orientation on QMS Performance Analysis Report or QPAR submission and updates on January 17, 2025 via Zoom.
That's it. See you next week.
Buenos dias. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Ida P.S. Pagayonan greeting you a happy Isabela live from the happy city of Isabela. I will be presenting to you the DILG Isabela City activities for this week.
On Tuesday, January 14, 2025, Engineer Alison Mayasa, together with DILG Isabela City personnel, spearheaded the validation and inspection of all projects funded under the PCF SGLG Incentive Fund. Thursday, January 16, 2025, the day began with a staff meeting led by CLGOO Arnel Alvarez, who shared key insights and directives from the recently concluded Regional Management Conference. In the afternoon, LGOO 6 𝗟𝘅𝗪𝗔𝗍𝗪 participated in a meeting with the members of the Monitoring Task Force on the CFLGA at Jobet's Restaurant. Last Friday, January 17, 2025, LGOO 6 𝗟𝘅𝗪𝗪 and LGOO 3 Ayla Pagayonan conducted the 𝗕𝗃𝗀 Functionality Assessment. Saturday, January 18, 2025, LGRRC 𝗟𝘆 took on the role as resource person during the 2025 Araw ng Kasambahay celebration organized by the DOLE Field Office.
At yan po ang mga balitang hatid namin ngayong linggo. Muli, manatiling nakatutok, kakilahok at makialam. Samahan kami muli sa sunod na linggo para sa kwento ng balita mahalaga sa inyo. Ako po, si 𝗕𝗆𝗪𝗏 mag-iwan ng paalala. Magkaisa tayo sa paglarayag tungo sa mas maunlad na bukas. Ito ang Layag Weekly Waves, ang inyong kaagapay sa kalaman at pagbabago. Padayon sa paglayag, 𝗓𝘃𝗧𝗏.